big hill to climb. They need
championship point.
Everybody on the Indy team knew that ball was going to Abercrombie, and they still couldn't stop it.
Everybody in all of Las Vegas.
Yes. And everybody watching it.
Yeah, you got it. Brittany Abercrombie, 28 kills, 62 swings. That's 15 attacks per set. 5 blocks to go along with 6 digs. Just a tremendous, tremendous performance by the league MVP and the championship. Congratulations to Orlando, the number 3 seed, and also to the Indy Ignite in their first ever season as an expansion franchise. Went through an awful lot during the course of a long year, made it into the championship round and took out the regular season champs.
And we didn't even talk to how young Indy Ignite, 5 of 6 basically were first-year starters.
Championship point once again. It was all Shampoo orchestrating from start to finish, and you knew she was going to go to Brittany Abercrombie with a championship on the line, and Orlando wins it 3-1. A look at championship point. BA for all of the $1 million. We'll be back with much more right after this. Your 2025 Pro Volleyball Federation Champions are the Orlando Valkyries, 3-1 over the Indy Ignite. And the celebration continues on. We'll have lots of interviews in the check presentation. But Brittany Abercrombie, the most valuable player, the best opposite in the league, Holly McPeak. The challenge, how are you going to stop her? And the answer is, you don't. You don't.
Yeah, she was just impressive. She had all the answers. And Shampoo, just the way she distributes and locates the ball to her attackers is something special.
Throughout the course of the year, Brittany Abercrombie got 30% of all the attacks offered up by Orlando. On this day, it was more like 45, close to 50.
And when your hitter's that hot and that dominant, why not? Everybody knows she's getting the ball. and there's no answer to stopping her.
Yeah, and all season long we talked about how professional she is, how well she takes care of herself. That's why she's able to carry this big a load night in, night out. When her best was needed, her best was delivered. Indy offered up a big fight, but they faded there in the fourth set. The overall numbers, you see, they fell back to the mean, kind of 132 to 283. Very, very good. But 15 blocks. What a performance by Kaz Brown and Natalie Foster.
For sure. Orlando was dialed in defensively. The blocks are huge because Orlando Valkyries, out of the 8 teams in the PBF, they're the least effective blocking team, but not today.
And Lindsay Vanderweide chipped in with 5 blocks, passed well, and did just about everything else. Let's go over to Madison Fitzpatrick with the champs.
Congratulations, the Orlando Valkyries, your 2025 Vic Soleil PVF Match for $1 Million champion and the winner of $1 million. Congratulations, Valkyries. All right, with that, I'm going to toss it over to our CEO, Jen Spiker.
Congratulations to David Foreman, head coach Amy Pauley, and the entire Orlando Valkyries organization for being our second year champions. And to get the trophy, Brittany Abercrombie, the captain. And a check for $1 million. No. There it is. And the MVP of this year's championship weekend, Champo! And a $10,000 prize.
All right, Shampoo, I got to talk to you, and then you don't go far, Coach. Shampoo, congratulations. I see some tears. What did it mean to you to win that match for $1 million with this team?
So, I have to say, always thank you so much. I love you. I love Wagner teams. And also, I love... I love you guys too. I love all fans coming to support us, whatever. And this, I don't think only me get it. I appreciate to give to you guys too. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Champ. All right, Coach, I usually ask coaches, how does it feel? But I know how hard this team worked and how much you put into it. So I want to ask you, what did it take to get the win?
It just took total trust from everybody standing behind me. Only the people in our practice gym know the things that this team, me, have been through this year. And I just love them so much. They mean so much to me in terms of my coaching journey, my personal journey, and they've had my back no matter what. But they put in the work. They did everything. They earned everything. I've said this a million times. I've never seen a team train harder, prepare harder, take care of their bodies. They wanted this from day one, and they never stopped.
And what makes this team special? You've been a part of so many teams. This team, what makes it special?
I really just think their maturity and how they go about their business every single day. I think I yelled at them twice this year because they didn't need it. They're so intrinsically motivated. They all have individual goals. They all have team goals. And they put the person next to them before themselves. And that's why we won today.
Last question for you, Coach. You've got so much experience with this team. You have standout rookies. How did you see them come together as a unit to get it done?
Man, like I said, they go about their business every day, and I would be remiss if I didn't thank our ownership and our front office and all the hard work they have in the buy-in to turn this thing around. My coaching staff who stuck with me after year one, which was tough. And I gotta thank the man upstairs. It wouldn't be here if it weren't for God. And literally all of us, we pray before every game. We stick together before every game. And we just, like I said, we always have each other's backs. That goes from the rookie, the person that joined on March 30th, to everybody that's on the floor right now. It's the biggest team effort I've ever seen.
Congratulations, Valkyries, the match for $1 million winners. Give it up for the Valkyries. Paul, I'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Madison. Wonderful job. You could see the emotion of Shampu coming over her for her first season in the Pro Volleyball Federation. Her 9th year as a pro, played in the Korean League in Japan and her native Thailand. And of course, Amy Polly. Last year, she alluded to the support she got from her ownership, and the coaching staff stayed together 8-16 last year. But when you add Shampu and then you add the league MVP, it's a pretty good formula for making a move.
It certainly was, and Amy Polly has worked really hard, as has her coaching staff, to get her team to this point.
Brittany Abercrombie, once again, 28 kills. Kaz Brown was really fun to